It is time for 7 Minutes of Sunshine. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it. I'm glad that you're joining me. Um, what do I got today? I was inspired yesterday. I got to see Pete Buttigieg with his husband Chasten walking to his swearing in, which was pretty exciting. To be the first Senate confirmed member of the cabinet, which is pretty neat stuff. So there we go. It's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Very, very excited about that. And why was that inspiring? Because I got to tell you, just to see two guys hold hands like that, especially somebody in such a prominent position, again, shows how much progress we've made. And, I remember just being out in Schiller Park here in front of my house not that long ago, debating whether or not I should hold Rick's hand for fear of our safety or just being stared at. And, I just noticed more and more, I'll see two guys or two girls walking in the park holding hands. And it's things like this. It's things like this that seem so small, but are so big, where it's just no big deal. I will tell you though, it's a big deal to me. It's a big deal to me to see two guys to see, two married guys holding hands on their way to the swearing in ceremony. And then, this was another post, actually by the Vice President Kamala Harris at the swearing in ceremony. And that picture also is just inspiring beyond belief. I mean, I'll read her words, but she says, "This morning I sworn Pete Buttigieg as Secretary of Transportation. Secretary Buttigieg is a true problem solver. He will bring people together to strengthen our nation's infrastructure, and he will keep breaking boundaries while he's at it. Congratulations, Mr. Secretary." And there you have a photograph of our beautiful, awesome, smart Vice President swearing in Pete Buttigieg. That's history in the making. History. So I was inspired to see that yesterday. Again, it just shows the positive side of some of the big changes we've had. And it's important to acknowledge those moments. It's important to say, wow. And it's important to acknowledge all the hard work it's taken for so many people to create that moment. So many folks coming out, so many folks leaning into their superpowers and getting into spaces they weren't welcome in before. So much. And we need to acknowledge everybody who's participated in that for any reason, standing up in spaces where they were the minority, and having the courage to do that. That's my big message today. I wanted to share that. I was inspired. I'll go ahead and do the practice for those of you that would like to hear it. Stay with me. I think it's, again, doing a practice makes a big difference. It gets us in some really good habits, helps our thinking all day long. And, you can put together your own practice. You can use this as a little bit of a nudge. This is mine, and I share it with you as often as I can, as a little bit of a reminder. Always starting, so I'll do it real quick. Always starting with our values. Mine are love, courage, family, and community. What are yours? If we do not anchor in those values, then we're just blowing in the wind, my friends, blowing in the wind. So very important. And then what's your superpower? If you're not sure what it is, it's pretty tough to make sure you're using it. And if you are using it, You are going to do great things. I promise you that. And then understanding that we are worthy, we are deserving of respect and high regard simply because we exist. We have to believe that in our gut. Every single day, it's important to start our day believing that in our gut. And this one too is that every day think as you wake up, today I'm fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life and I am not going to waste it. This life is so damn precious. What are we going to do with it today? When we're faced with some choice in the moment, what choice are we going to make some sort of difference and to take care of ourselves? Speaking of taking care of ourselves, always practicing self-care, the best that we can, always holding ourselves in the palm of our hands, always starting with loving ourselves, drinking lots of water. We're mostly water, eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Guess what? Fruits and vegetables have a lot of water in them. They fill you up with good stuff. And then exercise. And then as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So shine that light. It feels good, and it feels good to others as well. And then this is so cool. We will not go back to normal. Normal never was. Our pre-corona existence was not normal, other than we normalized greed, inequity, exhaustion, depletion, extraction. We should not long to return, my friends. We are being given the opportunity to stitch a new garment, one that fits all of humanity and nature. Don't forget about the nature, and thank goodness our current administration kind of gets that. We're going to see some really good stuff happening with climate change, or trying to mitigate climate change. So that's a big deal as well. Remembering that we have to let this grim era of demonization in America begin to end here and now. That charge, that call out from the President of the United States. We all have to help make that happen. It ain't easy, but we can do it. We do it by remembering that they are us, looking for our common humanity, and always, always leading with love, using that golden rule and doing the next right thing. It matters, and it will make a difference in your day, in your weeks, and in your years. And of course, I just absolutely love this. For there is always light, if only we are brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it, by Amanda Gorman. So there's a little bit of courage. It's not being afraid of that light, right? It's not being afraid of it, it's being that light. There you go. A little practice for you this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. I really do. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I have an interview tomorrow. Fellow lion, our youngest lion, and my Lions Club. So I can't wait to share her with you tomorrow, for her to share her values and superpowers. So listen in tomorrow as we go into the weekend. And remember, even when it's really damn cloudy out, the sun is always shining. All right. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.